Hello, and welcome to Strategy 1, Words. This course is set up into 8 sections, or actually 4 sections, but there are 2 different strategies in each section. The first one is on the sentence level, and that one includes words and sentences. The second section is on more of the paragraph and sort of structural level, and that includes paragraphs and other forms of structure in your writing piece. And the third one includes more of a global focus on a whole writing piece, and that one is on purpose and presentation. And then the fourth one is more looking at your writing as a whole, and it steps back even further, and that one is on habits and attitudes. And so this course doesn't just cover nuts and bolts of sentence level writing, which it does, but it also incorporates attitudes and habits that can help you to be a better writer as well. In this first section on words, William Zinsser, one of my personal heroes, a great American writer, and the writer of a book called On Writing Well, he states that you need to strip every sentence to its cleanest components. And if there's a simpler or more effective way to word something, do so. Eliminate unneeded words. And the reason for that is when we're writing, when we're speaking actually, we say a lot of qualifiers, adverbs, nouns, adjectives, weak words, and constructions. And that's fine when we're talking if we're not in a formal setting. But we tend to write how we talk. And since we tend to do this, it's important to make sure that we don't come across that way on the page, especially when we're writing a formal piece or a piece of fiction or a piece of poetry. In most cases, you want it to be as tight and compressed as possible. You want to have it pop. You want to have strong word economy. And the way to do that is to follow the strategies here in Strategy 1. Follow all these techniques. And the first one is on words themselves. And Technique 1 says to cut repetitive words and phrases. The explanation for that is when you use words and phrases multiple times, cut redundant ones or replace them with synonyms or pronouns to avoid redundancy. So it also means to cut repetition. If you keep saying something over and over again, try to think of maybe a pronoun, like if you keep saying John did this and John did that. Think of saying he or him some. Or if there's a synonym to a word that you're using over and over, like you're writing a paper on child abuse, instead of saying child abuse, child abuse, child abuse, child abuse, you could just say abuse. Or you could state it in some other way. So if there's a way that you can simplify something and cut repetition, please do so.